After it went into effect, I had to go to my probation officer, get a certified letter that said I was eligible. I'd been out of prison 5 years, hadn't been back in, and that I was eligible now to actually register. I had to get that letter, take it to the registrar's office. So even when you do that, you go to the registrar's office, then some of these registrars in northern Louisiana, and we found this out after meeting with the Secretary of State way down the line, that some of these registrars would tell the men and women, if you don't get out of my office, I'll call the police, I'll call the sheriff and have you locked up. Well, if you're on parole or probation, that scares you to death. So hey, you'll say, hey man, I don't need to vote that bad. Let me just stay myself out of jail. So we had to overcome those obstacles and actually go on radio, go around the state to tell people that hey, you can register with pastors and churches and all this to let the men and women know that they now have a right to vote. If the governor mentioned he was very sorely disappointed that more people didn't register to vote. That hurt me personally because we had fought for this. And I never forget talking to him afterwards and letting him know some of the obstacles that we were facing. He said, I didn't know that. Well, and then once we explained it to him, some things started changing. We got probation and parole, which has never been, you wouldn't believe that the head of probation and parole put our posters up in the probation offices across the state. He actually told his supervisors, hey, let these people get the letters. If they're eligible, then give them the letters. And then we went so far that you didn't have to go in because some people are working every day. They may not have the type of job I have that I can maybe go to the probation office. Some of these people at work and they don't get the 30 minutes for lunch. We got it where they'll mail your letter to you. So people need to understand we have simplified this as simple as that we can get it as of right now. Now we're trying to get it another way, but right now, you can actually just call your probation officer, and if you're eligible, you get your letter. And we're trying to take care of that on the back end with the registrar's office, register voters office. So once we do that, then people can have an access to do this. And right now, with what's going on across the country right now, across the country, not in the state, just in the state of Louisiana, but across the country, it is very important that your vote counts, that every vote counts. Every vote counts. So we're just in the campaign to continue to let folks know that you have to continue to stay in the struggle and go out and register.